The retreat is being held in Kota Kinabalu in Borneo, Malaysia. Did I get that right?
You did get it right.
It's quite the mouthful. It's a beautiful resort that we're staying at. Daryl will tell you the name of it.
It's the Magellan Cetera.
Magellan Cetera. It's a gorgeous 5-star resort. And it's where I went, not last year, but the year before, to really take some time out for myself. It's one of those resorts that has everything that you need there, and beautiful staff that will just get everything right for us as well. So when I rocked up, I'm vegetarian and gluten-free. And so they made a menu up specifically for me. I think they called it vegetables and gluten-free, and it worked. And so that was at one of the main restaurants. But every restaurant, cafe I went to in that resort knew me, knew I was gluten-free, and got it right every time. The buffet breakfast is incredible, so much food. Now, Daryl has been there before as well. So Daryl, I learnt about this resort from Daryl, actually, from going on a retreat with Daryl, 20 years ago?
2004.
2004, more than 20 years ago. And absolutely loved it back then, and really... yeah.
You're reminding me of the buffet breakfast and the pool
Yeah.
and everything. So listening to you, I'm going,
The
yeah,
pool
great, I'm
is
getting
great.
excited going back.
The pool is really good. The buffet breakfast, because I was gluten-free as well, they were making things specifically for me on top of what you've already got access to. So your typical buffet breakfast where they'll do your eggs however you want them, and you can have veggies and salad and fruit and yogurt and cereals, whatever you want. But on top of that, they would make me... what's their fried rice called in Malaysia? It was a
nasi
type
goreng, is it? No, they do that
of one of them.
in Bali's nasi goreng.
I think it might be called that
it's probably the
over
same.
there as well. I can't remember. But basically, they'd make that for me, or there's a noodle dish they make as well. And they'd make me these gluten-free little cupcakes too. So they go out of their way to make sure that they provide everything that you possibly need. The rooms are really comfortable as well. Everything's comfortable. Everything is easy. It's on the beach as well. And then opposite, you've got some beautiful islands that you can go to and do some snorkeling as well. And so that's a lot of fun too. We have designed the retreat so that every afternoon is yours. So if you want to go off exploring on the islands, if you want to go snorkeling, if you want to go into the beautiful mountains as well that are just stunning. We did a number of those trips, I think.
Yeah.
When I went, not
trying to
last year, the
remember
year
now.
before, I just wanted to do nothing. So I literally did nothing, knowing that I'd already explored the place. But if I hadn't been before, I would be exploring in the afternoons as well. You know, there's so much you can do there. The people are beautiful. Everything's easy. I would say that Malaysia is probably the easiest Asian country to visit and navigate.
Well, it's
Wouldn't you
also
say?
the one that's not the most population. I mean, Indonesia's a couple of 100 million. Malaysia's
Yeah.
similar to Australia.
Yeah, that's right.
And they're very
similar.
relaxed
I find
there.
it is a similar attitude, and obviously there's always going to be cultural differences, but their English is fantastic, their understanding,
Very polite.
their love of Australians as well. So it's a really good, fun, easy place to visit, and so that's why
Wow.
we've decided
So you've gone back
to have the
already.
retreat there.
So you've gone back already knowing that you had a retreat with us back in 2004.
Yeah.
And you're a sucker for punishment, so you go back again.
Sucker
But it was
for
an
love.
absolutely brilliant place. I remember going, what? I'm going to go to Borneo. Where's that, right? And I remember when I got
Yeah.
there, how I just went, this is beautiful. It's peaceful. You're away from the craziness. Also, it's in May 2025, which is
Yeah.
our winter here in Victoria.
Well, not quite winter, but getting
Very
close to winter.
cold by
And I
May.
find, especially in the Macedon Ranges, by the time
Right.
it hits May, that's when I really feel the cold, and you're
That's when
like,
you want to
here it comes. And so that's why we've decided to hold this retreat at the end of May to make sure it doesn't coincide with school holidays as well. You can do whatever you need to with your family, but you can just have that time out, get some warmth, and come back really refreshed, ready for whatever you're going to do over winter.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you think would be the point of going there other than relaxing? I think
We
they're
might
going
do-
there to do some teaching and maybe some transformational
We might be doing
things.
some work while we're there too. Easy work. Again, it won't feel like it's much at all. You know, we will be waking up early to do whatever we want to do, meditation, qigong, whatever probably Daryl decides on the day, some stretching. But you'll find that you'll wake up really early over there anyway, because they're hot days. You want to make the most of the morning.
Yeah, the mornings are beautiful.
It's stunning, and then you want to be one of the first people to the buffet breakfast.
Yeah,
so
you want to line up and get in there.
We'll make sure that you are. And we'll have that really fresh start to the day. We'll do some classes in the morning. And what I found there, you might be different, Daryl, but what I found is the buffet breakfast basically got me through to maybe having a snack in the afternoon, not really having to have lunch, and then have dinner at night.
So you make the most of the buffet breakfast.
Yeah, and so you've got that choice of, we can get together for dinner, whatever you want to do though. It's yours to really enjoy. This is time out for you.
And it's right near the pool, isn't it? If I remember the breakfast setting.
Yeah,
it's
you're
right,
overlooking the pool.
right near the pool.
It's easy.
Just fall in
Everything's
the
easy.
pool when
There's a
you've had
couple
enough.
of pools as well. So if you want to escape to your own pool, you can do that too. But also in the evening, we will be holding some mainly meditation in the evening. Everything is optional though. So if you go out for the day and you don't come back in time, no worries. Everything will be to suit everyone that attends the retreat.
Sounds pretty exciting to me. You've done a good
Are you
sell on
looking
that.
forward to attending?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going. Well, thank you. I didn't have to do much talking at all.